Godlike.
What's going on, guys? It's Gawdlikematt, and we're back with another part for our Let's Platinum on Uncharted 4. Now, just a heads up, before I really get into the episode, I just want to say, if I sound a little out of it, if my commentary is not particularly on point this episode, there's a reason for that. I haven't had the best last couple of days. Things have been pretty rough. I'm not going to get into it because that's not what the video is about. I don't want to bore you with my drama and personal life. But I've had a rough past couple of days. It's been, it hasn't been good, to say the least. But again, I'm going to leave that out. But if my commentary suffers a little bit, I do apologize in advance. I'm not at 100% today. But, you know, that being said, I can make one hell of a promise that this isn't going to be the case for every part. I can assure you that. So, if you can look past my shortcomings, if there are any, that would be much appreciated. Now, we're getting into this, my favorite chapter in the game, as you guys all know. Just kidding, it's actually my most hated chapter. Simply because, not because of difficulty or anything, but because this chapter is just a complete waste of time to the story, and I don't get why it exists. And now, honestly, I'm starting, like, after I, talked about the things I don't like about this game in part 1, or actually, no, that was part 2, in the last part. I now see why Nath thinks that this is the weakest game in the series, and honestly, I guess I kind of agree. I still think 2 was the best one, and then I'd probably say 1 would be next in line, because the first game was pretty good. In terms of story, I wasn't big on the gameplay, but because these are story-driven games, I would rank it in second. And then I'd say 3 would be in third. Although it's funny because 3 overall was my favorite game. Not looking at it from a storyline point of view, simply because I fucking loved the multiplayer. Plus, the story wasn't bad in any sense. It just wasn't as good as the other 2, so I'd put it in third. But it still had a great story, and the multiplayer, oh my god. That game's multiplayer was my life for a good while. Although, I gotta say, I'm really enjoying this game's multiplayer. I play it every day. Not to mention, I got a bit of a story for you guys. I got extremely gypped this morning. So this morning was the final day for, well, actually just around 2 hours ago, the Memorial Day weekend relic bonus. Because last weekend was Memorial Day, and Naughty Dog was giving a 50% relic point boost for all challenges completed during Memorial Day. And the vanity bundles, which usually cost, well, they cost Uncharted points, which is, you can only get that from real money. They had a cost reduction of 70%. I'm shocked I died just now, but this part's incredibly easy, so I don't know how I managed. But, yeah, so that was a thing this weekend that just passed. And Memorial Day was still going this morning. When I turned the game on, well, not this morning, this afternoon, I hopped on Uncharted 4 this afternoon at about, around 12. Why can't I hit this guy? There we go. No, don't kill me. No. But, yeah, I hopped on at around 12 to complete my challenge. Why do I keep fucking dying? Normally I do this part in one try. This part's very easy. I don't know why I keep dying. But, yeah, so I hopped on at like 12 to do my challenge. And, clearly I have to mow these guys down. Although I can't hit shit. There we go. But yeah, so I hop on at 12. I'm probably gonna die. There we go. Fucking finally. Jesus. Oh, he's not dead yet. Okay, there we go. Holy shit, I almost made a big mistake. That would have sucked. I died for the quadrillionth time. So I hop on at 12 to go do my daily, because it's usually up at that point. And, my daily was to get 16 kills with this gun, the one I'm holding right now. I believe it's called the Aegis 9mm. I needed to get 16 downs with it. So I go and do that. I play one deathmatch. It's incredibly laggy though, but I managed to get through it. And I play the entire deathmatch. I get 15 downs. Also, this challenge was worth, with the 50% bonus for Memorial Day weekend, it was worth 625 relic points. And I got 15 downs in one game. I did really well. But like I said, the game was really laggy. Ah, fuck, I forgot about that. If you dick around here, those guys run up and kill you. It's such a weird moment when those guys run up and kill you like that. Because there's no other part in the game is that ever an issue. Where if you dick around, two guys will come kill you in an instant cutscene and you're just dead. It's so weird. It feels so out of place in this game. But anyways, so yeah, I get through my first game, I get 15 downs, and then I need one more down, because the challenge was to get 16. So I joined another game, and this next one is even laggier. The lag is terrible. The server was just going to shit, and the entire game ended up freezing on me at about 10 kills in. I had the challenge done by that point. I already got my one kill. I had quite a few kills. But the whole match froze, and I wasn't willing to wait out the fucking 9 minutes. And who knows, when the game's lagging, I don't even know if it'll end when it's frozen like that. So I had no way of knowing, so I was just like, fuck it, I'll just leave. And I've never actually confirmed if a challenge could be completed mid-game. Like, if you were to complete a challenge in a match and then leave the match, would it count as completed, or would it revoke any progress you earned towards the challenge? I don't know, so I figured I'd playtest it. And there was a reason the servers were going to shit, little did I know. Because when I left the game, the multiplayer had, like, crashed. And the reason for this, I believe, although I haven't confirmed it, is that they were ending the Memorial Day bonus. So they, I just happened to be playing in the transition when they were updating their servers to make it so that the Memorial Day bonus wasn't in effect anymore. I'm pretty sure that's why the game was lagging. Because that's how League of Legends works. They handle it in a similar manner. Whenever the online is constantly being updated, if you happen to be in a game during the update, because Memorial Day weekend has already ended, it just happened to be up for a few hours this morning, as I said. But if you're in a game when they happen to be, you know, updating the servers, you get a crazy amount of lag because they're fucking around with the servers. That's a typical thing in most video games. And so that's what I believe happened. I don't actually have a confirmation on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Here's the first treasure. There's a lot of treasures in this level, but all of them are before any fighting starts, so that's pretty nice. And same with the 3 optional conversations, which are also in this level. I'll show you how to get them all, obviously, because this is a Let's Play on them. And, fucking,
well, there's that exposed beam underneath.
So, yeah, that's what I think happened. Actually, I'm going to check the time real quick. One sec, guys. So, that being said, what's funny is you have to miss that. I thought I fucked it up on my first playthrough, but you are supposed to miss that hook. In other words, Sam is supposed to make you look like an idiot. It's scripted. But anyways, so yeah, I finished. Well, I don't finish. I leave the multiplayer match mid-game because it froze. And when I get out of the game, yeah, that's a good question. What to next? I gotta get Sam to rope that thing. How do I get him to rope it? Did I miss the... What am I doing? Sam, help me out here, man. Help me out here. Okay, good. He's doing it. So, yeah, when I left the match, it said my challenge had been completed. It said I had 16 out of 16 Aegis kills. And yet, not only did I not get my 50% bonus for relic points, equaling up to 625, but I didn't get any relic points at all for even completing the challenge. It was a major glitch. So I was really pissed because I really wanted to get that challenge done before Memorial Day ended, the Memorial Day bonus, which again, as I said, was still active this morning. And I know this because when I entered the multiplayer, the notification came up. As soon as you enter online, it says Memorial Day bonus weekend is currently in effect, so enjoy your fucking bonus. So when I noticed it glitched, I backed out. And I was like, maybe my game hasn't updated or something. Maybe, because that happens in League of Legends. Sometimes you'll win a game, and you'll get your win of the day bonus for IP, right? And then your IP doesn't, like, the game's not showing you that you have it. And if you try to go buy something, it'll be like, you don't have enough, because it's being dumb, even though you fully do have enough. And if you just log in and out, it updates, and then you can see your money. Here's the first optional conversation, and as you just saw, I found the second treasure, which was directly behind me, if you weren't paying attention. Hopefully you are, but, yeah, this is the first optional conversation. Everything's pretty close together, so I'll be getting it in a long stream of, you know, stuff. But, so, yeah, I was like, maybe it didn't update, so and I didn't take any chances. I not only I turned off my PS4, turned it back on, reconnected to the internet, and reboot up online multiplayer for Uncharted. I rebooted literally everything to make sure that the game wasn't being dumb. I get back into the online, and I still don't have my relic point bonus, or any relic points for that matter. I completely got gypped out. And the challenge says completed. It says, come back tomorrow for new dailies. So I completely got ripped off. I didn't get my bonus or any relic points at all, which really pissed me off. I got really upset about that. So I immediately hopped onto the internet and Googled. Here's the second optional conversation, by the way. It'll prompt you in a minute. Come on, Sam. Oh, come on. There we go. So that's the second optional conversation. As you can see, they're right next to each other. But, yeah, so I was really pissed that I didn't get my relic points. Because relic points aren't easy to get. You can only get your challenges once per day. And I got completely robbed out of one. And you only get 10 relic points, 10 measly fucking relic points for winning a match. And you have to win, otherwise you don't get any. So, relic points aren't easy to come by. That being said, it fucking pissed me off when I didn't get my relic points. So, I hop on the internet, and I Google how to contact Naughty Dog. Because I'm pissed. I want my fucking relic points. I spent a lot of time trying to get those. Time out of my day.
This looks promising.
And I wanted my fucking points. Like, as I said, I confirmed it. Because Naughty Dog gave the notification that Memorial Day weekend was still in fucking effect. I know that for a fact, that it was still in effect. So, I should have got my bonus. It ended, the Memorial Day bonus ended mid-game. So that's bullshit. I completed my challenge on time. You have to give me the fucking bonus. And hopefully, like, Naughty Dog has, like, the match history on record or something, so that they can go back, look at it, and say, oh yeah, you did complete it. And, I mean, that's assuming they can even do that, because I went and looked up their contact information. I went and found their email, which was incorrect on several websites that I looked for it on. But I finally found what I think is their legit email, which is ndi-dog@naughtydog.com. I think that's their legitimate email address. I emailed that, and I explained the situation, what had happened, and that I expect to be reimbursed. And that is exactly what I expect. I want my goddamn relic points, so they better not fuck me over on that. I'm really hoping that someone replies and can maybe fix my situation. Otherwise, that just fucking sucks, man. Losing out on 625 relic points, that's, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 or 5 vanity chests that I could have opened by now and haven't. So the second you, after you meet Sully, you're going to want to backtrack into the room you just came out of. And here's a treasure right there. As I said, everything in this chapter is very close together. So you're going to want to, you know. And this game goes by a lot faster when you're skipping the cutscenes, I noticed. Which is really good. And then you come over here where Sam's standing. And this is the third and final optional conversation for this chapter. So this is it for the optional conversations. Just talk to Sam and that'll be it for that one. And then once he shuts the hell up, directly behind you is another treasure. I swear this is the closest that 2 treasures have ever been to each other. At any point in an Uncharted game. They're literally like a room apart. But yeah, so you get that one. And then the next one's not too far ahead either. But yeah, I'm very pissed. I really expect to be compensated. I don't know if that can be doable. I hope it can, but I messaged them my PSN name to look me up, and you know, whatever. Hopefully, I can get reimbursed. I will be very annoyed if I'm not reimbursed. Seriously. Because I'm trying to unlock shit as fast as possible in the multiplayer. There's still so many skins I want that I don't have. And they better not fuck me on that. I play multiplayer a lot. I'm very serious about it. And if they fuck me... I've never seen Sam go through the people. This is interesting. I didn't even know he could. Normally he always goes that way. Why is he walking backwards? Sam, are you a fucking retard? Where the hell are you going? Okay. What a dumbass. You fully just turned around and walked the opposite direction. Idiot. Man, it is fucking hot out. I can't stand summer. Sure, it looks nice out, but fuck, I hate the heat. And it's for that reason that I feel like I'm blessed for living in Canada, because the winters here are amazing. You have to fail on that one too. Like, it's scripted. The game makes you feel like an idiot every time. Sam's like, you're fucking dumb. You can't throw a rope. You can't fucking pickpocket. You're so fucking stupid. So yes, if you ever feel like you're just fucking up, trust me, it's not you. It's the fucking game being a scumbag. God damn it, Sam. God damn it. There's a lot of cutscenes in this chapter. But that's okay. We're getting through. Next treasure is directly up ahead. And so is the one after that. This one's pretty well hidden now. So as you can see, that's that one.
Oh yeah, full service site. Weddings, bar mitzvahs, black market auctions.
And I'm gonna check the time. 1 sec. Now, the chapter after this, actually, this, I just realized this entire chapter is just, collectibles. There's no fighting in this chapter. It's not until you get to the chapter after this one where you actually have to fight dudes. But, I actually, there was something that I remember I got pissed off about that I forgot to talk about in part 1. And I remember it really annoyed me that I couldn't remember. I actually finally remember what the hell it was I wanted to say. And, What I really love about this Uncharted game, one of my favorite things about it. Here's the next treasure, by the way. This Uncharted game did something I always wished that the other games did, but never would. And this Uncharted game made it so that you can almost stealth every single fight in the entire game. You could get through almost every single fight in the game quietly, without shooting a gun. And that is so cool, because in all the Uncharted games, they always give you stealth segments, but you can only kill so many dudes before you're compromised. That's how every game goes. Trust me, I've tried every time. Every time I ever play an Uncharted game, I always try to stealth kill as many dudes as possible to make the fight easier on myself. But it would never, like, I can never kill everybody. There would always have to be a point where I'd have to be compromised. In this game, that's not the case. Almost every single fight in the game can be stealthed. So I thought that was so cool, especially for crushing difficulty. That's great. Because crushing difficulty is the hardest, and the fact that you could pretty much not do a single gunfight in almost the entire playthrough, that's awesome. You don't have to, you know, stress yourself out with any sort of difficulty. But what I like is the choice is there. Like, you don't have to play it like a pussy, which arguably playing the entire thing stealth is playing it like a pussy, because you're not fighting. But I love that the option's there. You can either gunfight if you want to, or stealth. I love that they give you a choice. You don't have to do either or. If you want to fucking prove that you have balls, you can go ahead guns blazing. Personally, I won't do that. I love doing things stealth. For multiple reasons. Not only does it make it easier on yourself to get through the fights and the game in general, but it's also really fun to see how many dudes that I can actually stealth kill, and to see if I can get through an entire area. So, I thought that was really cool, and when I was playing my first playthrough on hard mode, there were many times where I did stealth entire segments, but there were also many times where I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to stealth every fight, because I'm going to do that on crushing probably. So I'm going to, like, purposely start gunfights in some of these fights, and that's exactly what I did. There were moments where I was just like, fuck it, I feel like shooting my gun. Because if you choose to do every single fight in this game through stealth, you barely see any combat. I'm not kidding. You really don't have to fight almost at all in this game, like in terms of shooting people. But again, I love that the choice is there. You don't have to do either or, and that is a big thing that I really liked about this game. And that's what I'm totally going to do on crushing, just to make it easier for myself. I'm going to stealth as much as I possibly can. Because again, it just makes things easier. And another thing that's really nice about stealth is it constantly checkpoints you after you, like, not kill a dude, but, I mean, sometimes it will, but mostly the checkpoints are based off of movement. Like, if you walk up a couple paces, it'll checkpoint you. It's kind of odd how it does it, but it does do it. Now, the next treasure over here, it's kind of well hidden. You would walk over here, right? You'd be like, oh, I'm so smart, I'm going to come over here. The game probably doesn't expect me to do that. Hey, look, a ladder. I bet there's a treasure up here. What? No treasure? Aw, the game duped me. Except, you can double dupe the game. Because if you didn't think to do it, you could climb up this pipe, monkey on over here, and then be like, oh, treasure. That one's pretty well hidden. I gotta hand it to you, game. And then the next one is literally right next to this one as well.
Hey, check this out. See that building with the radio tower?
Again, we're done with the optional conversations, but all the treasures are pretty tightly knit.
See how we get past this gate.
We're actually flying through this chapter, which is really cool.
Sam, up here.
Whenever I'm playing this game on my own time, shit takes so much longer simply because whenever I'm playing an Uncharted game, I just love the story so much that I will almost always watch the cutscenes, even if I've seen them already. I love rewatching them because these games are just so good at storytelling, and the cutscenes are so enjoyable. The characters are so great, the relationships, the dynamics, everything. So you're gonna want to jump over to here. I know that looks undoable, but it totally is. And then boom, another treasure. Hey. Now I think there's only one treasure left in the level. Wait, let me see. Which one did I just get? I got the Persian candlestick, I believe. Yeah, so there's only one left, the Muggle dagger. And I know where that is. That one's not for a while. There's quite a gap between this one and the last one. Here we go. Skip that cinematic. Although that cinematic is really funny, especially when Sam slugs the waiter in the face. That's great. Love it. But we're almost out of time. I mean, despite how not in the greatest of moods I am today, I did pretty damn good on commentary. I've almost talked the entirety of the episode. That Naughty Dog fucking me over this morning made for a good story. Took up a bulk of the episode. So I guess thanks for that, even though I'm not grateful at all and you totally fucked me. Again, I really hope that I can be reimbursed. Man, I hate when this happens. This is one thing I really don't like about this game. I will skip a cutscene, and then this will happen. I'll be trapped in a loading screen, and the loading screen takes way longer than the cutscene would have been. That's a load of shit. Seriously, that is bullshit. I hate that that's in this game. What a waste of time. But I will never not skip the cutscene, because sometimes it doesn't happen. It's completely, like, random. Or I don't know if it's set to do that on certain cutscenes or what. But again, like, if I had to watch that entire cutscene just now, it would have been done before this. I know that for a fact. So that's just a load of crap. It really is. But man, I cannot wait for this game to receive its first update in the multiplayer.
Okay, let's get to the power room.
I am very excited for that, for this game to get new content.
Sam, you good?
Yeah, these pants are just a little bit too tight.
And the story mode DLC, because this game is going to be the first Uncharted game to get story mode DLC.
Nah.
That's going to be really interesting. What I think it's going to be about is, Sully said he had a job for Sam at the end of the game, in the ending cutscene.
Sully?
I'm thinking that that's probably what the DLC is going to be about. It's probably going to show you what the hell Sam does with Sully. Which will be cool. I wonder how long they'll make it. The first time Naughty Dog did storyline-based DLC, it was extremely successful. And what I'm referring to is the Last of Us DLC, where they showed Ellie and Riley's relationship. That DLC was fantastic. It was so good. I cannot wait to play it again. Eventually I'm gonna have to go back to The Last of Us because I never finished it. And on PS4 is what I'm referring to. I finished it on PS3. But yeah, I rebought the game on PS4 when it got remastered. Because I wanted all my new games on PS4. Which is exactly why I bought Diablo as well. When PS4 first came out, they did that for a few games. They re-released them on the newer console and shit. So the last treasure in this level is just up ahead. But yeah, no, the DLC in The Last of Us with Ellie and Riley was fantastic. It was so great. Totally, you know, gave me the feels and all that. Which is why Naughty Dog's so fantastic. There's the last treasure, by the way. They're one of the few game developers that can still make you feel things. Which is great. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna have to end like any second now. But I guess just let me get up here first. I tried to blitz through this as fast as possible. Sucks because if I go just a little bit further, I'll finish the chapter. But don't think I have enough time to do that. Just let me, I guess, just let me, well, actually, I might. You know what? No. I'm so close to the end of the chapter, I'm just gonna do it. Might as well. Because ending it is, it'll only take a couple more seconds of gameplay. So why not? Might as well squeeze it in there. It'll probably save me some time near the end of the game anyway. Boosh. Okay. And then you're gonna want to come up here, examine this, skip that. You better not give me a long ass loading screen, please. Please don't. That'll be so brutal. Oh my god, please, no. Please be fast. Please. Come on, it's 99%. Just fucking do it. Thank you. It wasn't the fastest it could have been, but it was okay.
Nope.
What? That's a load of crap. Wow, so it's in a different spot every time.
Damn it.
Last time it was in the one directly behind me.
Something. Come on.
Wow, I didn't know they actually randomize it.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Damn it. I can't believe that. Well, I totally can believe. Wow. Crowbar in the fucking desk? How is that even possible? That is so interesting that they randomized where it spawns. Now they make you have to be clever every time you do it. Alright, so that should be the end of the chapter. Pretty sure. After a long ass cutscene, which will probably take a while to load. Oh boy. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna end it now. Thank you guys for watching. There's no point in you seeing this loading screen. And I will definitely see you guys in part 4, I believe. Oh wow, look at that. It ended pretty quickly. Yeah, so we're going on to the next chapter. And I will definitely see you guys next time. So, have a good one. Hope you enjoyed.